Partnify is a cross-company collaboration platform. So if two companies collaborate with each other, you see that a lot of the work that they do that drives the business is stuck within one of their internal systems. And it's very hard to give each other access to it. And we built a neutral layer between that. So everybody has one overview on what is happening. We understand much better over time why certain stuff has happened, and we can make a much better estimation on what will happen in the future. We're solving a context problem. The reason that collaborations fail is not because of the quality of the work, of the intent of the collaboration, but it's most of the time about not having the right information at the right time. Let us say there is a marketing outbound agency that works with an SME. The marketing outbound agency needs to have data from HubSpot, from the SME, on what deals are moving forward, what or not. Then the marketing team does some market research, and then the outbound agency themselves, they did some copywriting. You see that the copywriting is in the system of the outbound campaign, that the HubSpot has data, and that the marketing team has data. Everything is in different systems, but it all depends on each other whether to move forward. And now you see a lot of human intervention on whether things are shared with each other, whereas if everything is connected to Partnify, you just ask our AI agent in the platform, and he can give you the right answer in an instant. Our clients are mainly service-driven companies. So what we see is that the work they do is most of the time stuck in a document, in a presentation, in a spreadsheet, which everything is already online, right? But it's now on how do I present this to my clients or partners in the best possible way. It's the core of their business. If that's perfect and we can support that, that's why we help them. So what we see a lot is that people are more and more careful about who to share data with and who to share data not with, right? So the last years it became already more important. But now with AI, it can sometimes almost access everything, and therefore you want to be more careful. So you don't want to give everybody access to your internal systems, but you want to share things in a safe and secure way. That's what we see on the one side, and on the other side we see that companies are moving from internal workforces to external workforces. So we work more and more and more with external companies, and therefore we need to have a system that orchestrates that. So why we chose Inov as an investor is that the connection we had was that we were both able to look at the bigger picture. So in closing the deal, we faced some small issues, but it was never arguing about the issue. It was also always about, okay, we are here for the bigger picture, so we want to collaborate with each other. And therefore, we did some concessions. Inov did some concessions, and that's what a great partnership is about. And what we expect from them is that same energy moving forward. That we are here to do things together and don't argue about valuations, but look at, okay, what's the best for everybody and try to move forward together.